It's turbo time, everyone. Get ready, it's turbo time. Turbo, we're going for it. We're really going for it tonight, baby. It's turbo. It's the turbo hour. Turbo graphics. It's a TurboGrafx-16 time. Get yourself a TurboGrafx-16 and everything will be just fine. The official TurboGrafx-16 theme song. Right there. Hello, welcome to the Video Game Valley. It's a beautiful day today. It's a perfect 72 degrees out. God, what a lovely day. What an incredible day. The sun is shining bright in the sky. The air is crisp. It's crisp. got some crisp air out today. Anyway, we're playing various games of the TurboGrafx-16. I was writing up my list. I think I did this last year. I don't remember. I was writing up a list of like how many times we played each system this year, and I'm going to be going over that list on the New Year's Eve. when we're right at the end of the year. At the end of the year, I'm going over that list. But I was making up the list today, and I realized we haven't really played much TurboGrafx. We haven't played nearly enough TurboGrafx-16. Just haven't played enough of it. So we're adding one more this year on the TurboGrafx list. Chaser Taylor, thank you for the $2. Just a effing baby. I guess you probably want me to say it in the world-famous baby voice. So here, I'll go ahead and do it. I'm just a effing baby! There you go. Perfect. Do you have Darkwing Duck? I do not have Darkwing Duck. Darkwing Duck is expensive. I have a couple of expensive bad games, but Darkwing Duck is like... I don't know, I've heard it's difficult to play and also expensive. And not necessarily a great game. It's pretty pricey. It's too pricey, I think. Doc Taboki, thank you for the $1. Appreciate the support, Doc Taboki. Just a effing baby. I don't know anything, because I'm just a effing baby. Do you have Dragon Slayer Legend or Heroes of Heroes? I don't know. Do I have that? My, what do you call it? My list of games is in the description. I don't actually remember most of the TurboGrafx games I have, especially ones with like, I don't remember most video games I have if they have the word dragon in it, because I've got so many like 8 and 16-bit dragon games. TurboGrafx-16 is 8-bit, right? It's confusing because it's called the TurboGrafx-16. It was called the PC Engine in Japan, but in the U.S. I think they wanted to spice up the name, let people know how powerful it is, so they added a 16 to the name. But I'm pretty sure it's got an 8-bit processor. It's got 16-bit color. Maybe that's why they could get away with calling it the TurboGrafx-16. It's more powerful than the NES or the Sega Master System. It's like right in between those and the 16-bit era. Lovely system with lovely games. A few of which we're gonna play today. TurboGrafx-16 8-bit system with 16-bit color card. I see. So I was just about right. almost right. TurboGrafx-16 is 16-bit, as the Jaguar is a 64-bit console. I guess you could say that. It's so complicated how the Jaguar is a 64-bit console, though. I think the TurboGrafx-16 is a slightly less complicated fabrication. Your package should be in your P.O. box before the end of the week. Excellent. Thank you, Helen. Oh, and Marcus, I got your P.O. box package. I got your thing, Marcus. Thank you. I'll be playing that soon. Just read that YouTube Super Chats give you very little of the actual donation. Is this true? No. They take a chunk of it out, like they take with my ad revenue and stuff. But I get the majority of it. And the agreement that I have with my multi-channel network, they don't get any of the Super Chat revenue like they get with the other revenues. So Super Chat, I think it's a good system. I like the Super Chat system. I would rather, of course, they take a smaller percentage out, but it's not totally unreasonable, and it works better than I think the Twitch bits system, which I've never really wrapped my head around. Man Ray, thank you for the $2. Here's the majority of $2, Zaddy. Thank you. Thank you so much. Man Ray. I appreciate it. Read of other creators that got like 30 cents out of $2. Oh my god. No, I don't it's not like that at all for me. It's more like the other way around. Goodness. The first game we got up is Tricky Kick, which is a puzzle game. A puzzling game. What's the favorite series you ever made on your YouTube channel? It's usually whatever the most recent big thing is. I really like Shadowstone Park. I'd like to make more of that. I'd like to make more Shadowstone Park. You get $2 out of 32 cents. Yes, every time if you donate exactly 32 cents, I get $2 from that. It's incredible. No, go back. What am I doing? I guess we'll go with 1 here. 1. Oberon, your friend Chima has been captured by the evil sorceress Chimera. She has been hidden in the forest to the west. Can you help find her? Yeah, maybe. Alright, here we go. We got 5 minutes. It's a bunch of animals around around here. Oh, okay. Okay. We gotta scrunch up the animals, I guess. Get out of here, squirrel. Alright, got those squirrels. Get the additional squirrels here. Got them. Now, what am I gonna do about these buddies? Well, gosh, I just don't know what to do about those friends. Oh, no. Have I done something wrong? Quite possibly. Fiery Watery, thank you for the $2. Make Lighthouse... sorry, let me read this again. Make Light Rock Recreational Zone. 100% different. Light Rock Recreational Zone. Oh. That'll be the new series, yes. I don't know why it takes me so long to get this stuff. I was just talking about Shadowstone Park, too. Alright, we might have to give up. I think I did this wrong. Ernesto, thank you for the 50 Argentine pesos. I always wonder which exchange rate YouTube uses for this, and how you receive it. All in a big paycheck with details of who donated what, etc.? No, it's just one big paycheck. I get a report from Frederator letting me know the total amount that comes from Super Chats. Here's this stuff again. Alright. How are we gonna get these lions? Well, I docked that up immediately. Unbelievable. Alright, let me see. Aha! Okay, well that's something. Alright, give up. Let's try this again. I think I figured this out. Marcus, thank you for the $5. Jason, can we see Newtopia tonight? Or will that need to wait until you have more time to play? It's about the size of Zelda 1. Yeah, that's one that I want to have, like, a whole stream for. Newtopia is a great game. And I want a little bit more time for that, for people to experience the glory of Newtopia. Ah, we're doing it. Yes, yes, it's happening. We got it. Congratulations. Thank you. Oh, jeez. Oh, these animal puzzles. You ever thought of leaving Frederator? No. It's not like, I don't know. I like being part of the Frederator network, because I've got a good deal with them, and also, I like Frederator. I like everyone I've dealt with there. There's so few people I've dealt with in the YouTube multi-channel network space that haven't been, like, scoundrels. Okay. Okay, you're going this way. You're going over here. Got one. You're going this way. Okay. Hit. Hit. Hit, hit. I got it. Oh, we did it. Incredible. This is getting a lot more complicated really quickly. Alright, let's get rid of these. That's pretty easy. That lion seems like it's going to be a difficult time. I think I docked up. I think already I've docked up. Dang it. Donked up again in exactly the same way. Alright. This game might be too much right now. I don't have all of my brain cells active at the moment. I've got only about, let's say, 15% of them running. Doing a lot of work today. It's really zonked out my brain cells. So I'll just kind of knock around these animals until there's nothing more to do. Alright, let's just put in a different game. I don't think a puzzle game is something I can deal with tonight. Alright, be right back. Someone asked about Darkwing Duck before. I do not have Darkwing Duck, but I do have the much cheaper Tailspin. I've got the much less expensive Tailspin game. Listen to your old pal Louie, boys. This little piece of stone is the key to all our dreams. All we have to do is find the X that marks the spot, and we've got it made. The legend goes like this. A marvelous city once stood in the jungles outside of... the city was built around a room. Secret room held the power of the universe. It was as bright as the sun. One day, the thriving city just plain disappeared. Only a strange stone map was allowed to show the city location. Unfortunately, the map was broken into 5 pieces. I have one now. I figure between my brains and yours, we should be able to recover the missing pieces, reassemble the room, and find the room of gold. Got it. Select a piece of the map you want to... that piece is rumored to be someplace in the Watusi River Valley. Which one should we go with? This one. Baloo, bring back 10... Oh, this is a different character. Baloo, bring back 10 Watusi feathers for 10,000 points. Okay, we can throw coconuts. We can throw some coconuts. We can walk around, we can jump. Oh no. Oh, got 500 points. I like how the thing that is worth 500 points is the 500 point item. Ah, monkeys, Ah, I got one more hit left before I'm dead. Dang. Oh no, I had 2 more hits, sorry. Oh, another 500 points. Got it. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. So many objects. This is the power of the TurboGrafx-16. Have you ever seen an NES game that looks like this? Have you ever seen such incredible sprites that... Oh no, in an NES game. Continue, yes. Just think. While absolute rubes were sitting at home playing NES games, there were some kids out there who had the fanciest, most powerful system in the world, the TurboGrafx-16, playing classic games like Tailspin. While you were at home playing Super Mario Brothers 3, there was some fancy pants kid playing Tailspin. You only have 3 continues. You might want to start over. As if I'm going to be playing enough of Tailspin to go beyond 3 continues. Oh, jeez. I got a pepper. Oh no. Back to the beginning. Oh no. Oh god. Tailspin. Why are you so complicated to control? I'm doing a bad job. This is not actually as complicated to control. It feels stiff. It feels... There's like a slight pause when you land from a jump that's knocking me up, but also I'm not playing well. on top of all that. There's too many monkeys. I don't know what pattern I'm supposed to be doing to not get killed by all of the monkeys. Ugh. Oh, stop it. You got me. I like that it says Tailspin on the screen so you know what game you're playing. It's important. You might forget in the middle of playing, and then what if your mom walks in and says, "What game are you playing? It looks violent. All those animals throwing things." And you're like, "Oh, it's just Tailspin, copyright Disney." It's just, don't worry about it, Mom. It's Tailspin. Well, if the mouse says it's okay, Mickey R. Mouse, then it's okay with me. Alright. Oh my god, I can't shoot while ducking. So this is Tailspin. I think Darkwing Duck is about as good as this game. And it's also like $70 or $80 or something. Maybe it's even more than that. I don't know. It's been a while since I've looked up the prices. So not necessarily worth the huge chunk of change. The big ol' change chunk you would need. ROMs. Yeah, I would, if you really want to play Darkwing Duck, I would recommend getting an emulator or something. You can also, like, I've got, for my TurboGrafx here, I have exactly 1 reproduction game. They're expensive on the TurboGrafx. I've got 1 reproduction. It's a, I think it's called War of the Dead. It's a horror game. The game's actually pretty cheap, but it was only released on the PC Engine in Japan, and I've got an English patched reproduction card of War of the Dead. Oh, I can just go down here. Oh, geez, look at the monkeys. Should play War of the Dead sometime. Maybe that'll be our new Fear Friday game. Game is not good. Oh no, I can't even jump on the monkeys. Alright, we're gonna move on. Be right back. That's impossible! Monty Mole lay back in the sunshine and dozed happily. No more adventures for me, he thought. The sky drew dark, and Monty's snooze was interrupted by thick clouds up above him. Oh, clunk. Oh, no. Oh, God. Monty staggered aimlessly across the island, failing to notice the ominous shape hovering on the horizon. I hope I'm dreaming, thought Monty. Scoop, scoop, scoop. Flash! When hit with a blinding flash. Who are you? What do you want? Monty found himself in the presence of two shadowy figures. You are the chosen one. The frozen one? No. No, you fool, the chosen one. What a mistake. Get in the chair, Monty. And if I refuse? Then it's mole burgers for tea, my furry friend. Mole burgers for tea. That's what the alien says. That it's mole burgers for tea. Whoa, frazzle dazzle, buzz buzz. Wow, look at this. Incredible. Whoa. Monty the Mole has been turned into a possum mole. A superhero, it seems. Wow, look at that beefy mole body. Look at those legs. Look at those beef arms. A flash. Superpowers? From a fat lazy hole to a super mole, no problem. Okay. There he goes. There goes this mole. From NEC, it's the mole game. All right, how do we get this to start? New game. We're going to quote the Orient, unquote. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. How do we end this knife fight I have with this mouse? They've all got knives. All the mice have knives. Oh my god. Alright, I turn them into boxes. What do I do with them? Oh, I guess I could pick them up and throw them. Do they turn back into rats? Guardsman, thank you for the 2 Canadian. What did I just get myself into? You just got yourself into Impossible, the classic 2D adventure in the TurboGrafx-16. Classic game. I've never actually played this game, Guardsman, so whatever I've gotten us into, it's a beautiful new experience for all of us. Guardsman, thank you for the 2 Canadian. And you win a knife fight with a gun, obviously. We gotta find the gun. Everyone, we've gotta find Impossible's gun. I've played a couple of, like, 2D games. Yeah, what happened? Where, like, you have a gun and you shoot someone and it acts unexpectedly gory. Like, they get shot and they just, like, clutch their stomach and fall over dead. Are we just dead? Does the game just end? Oh, I guess we have to press the start button and continue on. Alright. Wow, look at those clouds. Oh my god. Oh my god. Well, we got the Buddha. Oh. Everyone's got knives. Everyone's got knives. I assure everyone that there actually were many good TurboGrafx-16 games. TurboGrafx-16 has one of the most incredible video game libraries of all time. I like... Me personally, I love collecting the absolute garbage on each system. I like collecting the ones that, you know, that aren't going to be re-released on TurboGrafx collections. There's a TurboGrafx Mini coming out, isn't there? I forgot what the game library is on that. I wonder if it has Impossible. Where are we going now? I'm sure this stream will sell many people on a TurboGrafx Mini. Stream will convince everyone they've gotta get that Mini. Oh. I don't understand what I'm supposed to do with these. I can pick them up. Somehow. There we go. I guess I can use them as weapons, maybe? Oh, God. There's a... Who is this man? Who's this man there? In some little tidy whities. Just waiting to jump on me. Living with the rats. Burp. Oh no! Okay. Okay, at least falling in a hole isn't an instant death. I don't know how I'm supposed to avoid some of these rocks. There's some more diaper men, some more friends. God. Oh god. Oh god. Impossible. Let's get this Buddha. Oh, it's a little boxer. They've also been turned into a box. How does Impossible do this to people? Oh god. Oh no. Alright. This game not great. not super duper good. Oh, the boxer's back. Just kind of hanging out, walking in our body. Alright, I'm gonna put in a new game. Good night, Debbie. Sleep well, Debbie. We're back! Hello! Guardsman, thank you for the 5 Canadian. I have to be awake at 4 a.m. How about a bedtime story? It's not too much to ask. Sure, I'll do a bedtime story. Let me think. Alright. Alright, I've got a great bedtime story for you. Let me turn this game off real quick. There we go. Alright, bedtime story. It's a bedtime story real quick for Guardsman J. Bravo. It's gonna be snake-based. There's gonna be 3 snakes. I know I just did a story about 3 snakes a couple days ago in a birthday song, but this is entirely a whole different set of 3 snakes. An entirely different collection of 3 snakes. It's possible a 4th snake will show up. Just letting you know. Alright, here's how the story starts. Once there was a little cottage by the sea. The tides came in, there was flooding, thanks to climate change, and the cottage was destroyed completely. The people who lived in that cottage moved more inland, and there was a hurricane, and it destroyed that house as well. Most of the family died in that hurricane, except for one tiny child, who was then raised by 3 snakes. By raised, I mean the 3 snakes went and found the child and did eat the child. did eat the child, so I guess the child did not survive. Unfortunately, they're all dead. The whole family. I'm terribly sorry. The 3 snakes, they got a good eats that day, though. 10 years later, these snakes, who are very long-living, I don't know why these snakes have lived so long. I don't know how long snakes usually live, but these snakes are like 50 years old. One of the snakes was slithering around the forest, waiting to meet with the other 2 snakes, for they all together formed a snake council, and the other 2 snakes were late. An owl showed up and perched on a tree above the snake and said, "Snake friend, I've seen you around here as well as 2 other snakes sometimes. I have a question for you, as I know you are very long-lived. Unreasonably long for a snake. I have a question." And the snake said, what's your question? What do you got? What do you want to know, buddy? And the owl said, "Okay, here's my question. I, an owl, have never eaten a snake before. When you're just about ready to die, would you mind calling out to me, and I'll come and munch you up? You mind if I come munch you up a little bit?" And the snake said, "I don't know if I really want that to be the way I go, but, you know, I give you permission to eat Gary, the 2nd snake. I don't like Gary." Gary's always voting against me on the snake council. The other snake, Jezebeth. I get along fine with Jezebeth, but Gary, I don't like Gary. Gary's always voting against me, and it has to be. We all have to vote the same way. If there's any snake, every snake has veto power. Anyway, the owl said, "Okay, well, I'll go ahead and take that as permission to eat Gary." And the owl flew away. Later, Gary and Jezebeth showed up. And they had their snake council meeting, and wouldn't you know it, Gary voted against the first snake and Jezebeth. And so nothing was resolved once again. As predicted. Later that night, though, the first snake, whose name, by the way, is just First Snake. That's what they named themselves. First Snake was curling up next to a big rock when the owl came down again. And the owl said, "Hey, are you Gary the Snake?" And then the first snake said, No, I'm the first snake you talked to. I'm snake number 1. And the owl said, "Are you sure you're not Gary? Because I've been given permission to eat Gary by the first snake." And then the first snake said, "All right, you got me. I am Gary. Go ahead and eat me up." This was a lie, of course. The first snake was not Gary. But you know what? The first snake just had it up to here with life and wanted to be eaten. Just loved that vor. And thought, you know what? Had a little more time to think it over and decided they actually did want to get eaten. So the owl swooped down and just gulped up that snake with one big bite. Just one huge bite. This owl just ate up this first snake. Oh, gobble, 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 gobble. At that very moment, Gary came out of the shadows and started slow clapping. And then the owl said, How are you clapping? You're a snake." And wouldn't you know it, that snake slithered up and unzipped their snake body, revealing underneath that the entire time this one snake has actually been U.S. presidential candidate Gary Johnson of the Libertarian Party. This entire time, this snake has been Gary Johnson. And the owl said, Oh, it's you. I remember you from some debate at the Libertarian Conference." And Gary Johnson then ate that owl. Just ate the whole owl right there, as Gary Johnson is known to do. He's an owl eater. The end. Next time you see Gary Johnson, remember he does eat owls. He just eat up whole owls. All right, let's play this game. Let's speed up this stuff. How do we jump? Can I jump? Oh, I can jump. Okay, excellent. Keep accidentally turning around and then not knowing how to turn myself back. Gonna get you. So I guess the goal here is to shoot everything. I guess the goal is shooting or punching everything. Oh, wow. I feel like I'm doing bad, but I don't know how bad. Oh, no. I keep turning around and I have no idea how that's happening. Oh, okay. Okay, oh no, it's another one of these things. How do I even attack that? My bullets are too high and my punches are also too high. Can I just land on them? Do I just have to ignore them? Oh, wow. Wowza, wowza, wow, wow, wow. There's so much action here. Look at these big sprites, too. This big robot sprite. Look at how huge this robot is. It's like Uh-oh. High energy is near. Oh, look at that. Look at all that energy. No, turn back around, please. No, please. For the love of God, turn back around. Well, we're not gonna win this fight. That's okay. Oh no, we did win, somehow. We lost our head, though. I think our head blew up. I think we lost our head. Shield bonus. Repairs done. Perfect. I don't know what to do here. Continue. Done. How do I move from this? How do I move on from this screen? Here we go. Oh. I really need to figure out how I'm turning around. Is it happening automatically? It just happens sometimes. Sometimes I just turn around. I really can't figure it out. I feel like it's some button combination. Okay, I think it involves down and the 2 button, but I'm not sure exactly the timing. It's really inconvenient because the 2 button is punch. And if it even feels like I'm pushing down. Ooh, snake. Oh no, my arm is gone. I've lost my arm. I can't punch anymore. Oh god, oh god. Oh no. Absolutely demolished. I'll leave. Get out of here. Game over. Alright. Alright, next game. Next game, we're moving on. Vegwes Tactical Gladiator. I feel like this isn't an excellent game, but I think if I learned how to actually play it, it would be pretty decent. I think this is one that I would need to put some time into. Alright, be right back. I want you to see the little intro animation for this one, so I'm going to turn the system on while the video's connected here. One moment.
Hot
Blah, 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 blah. It's TV sports football. There we go. TV sports football exhibition. One player. We're the tidal waves. And we're fighting the Infernos. Hello everyone, I'm Turk McGill. Welcome to today's exhibition game between the tidal waves and the Infernos. The tidal waves oh, nope. Yep, something's happening.
Tidal wave, first down.
Okay, I didn't do anything. There we go.
Green, 43. Green, 43.
Up. Up. Incomplete.
Second down.
God, it doesn't help that I don't understand football when I play these games. I don't understand football whatsoever. Not in the least bit.
Blue, 32. Blue, 32.
Hut. Blue. Red. Green, go. Ah.
Third down.
Look at all these schematics here. Here we go.
51. Gold, 51.
Ah. My guy just fell over. Why did he fall over? Incomplete.
Fourth down.
Jason, push the buttons. I'm trying to push the buttons, ruthless fish. I'm pushing all the buttons.
Red, 24.
Every button I push seems to make things worse. Hut. Oh no, my guy fell over again. Thought you were red, now I'm blue. Oh, I got the ball! Oh no, red got me.
Infernos, first down.
Yeah, we're the tidal wave, so we're red. I mean blue.
Green,
Because of the
34.
wave.
Green, 34.
Hut. Smack. Oh!
Second down.
They got me again.
Red, 39. Red, 39.
Hut.
Third down.
I don't understand why it says tidal waves are red up there. I guess we're playing the Infernos then.
51.
Because I'm definitely controlling blue, as you can see by this guy. Just kind of wiggling around down here. I thought we were playing the tidal waves, but I guess we're Inferno. I guess we had to pick our villain, our enemy first.
Gold, 39.
Hut. Nope. I got the ball. Any goal works for the Infernos. Because we're agents of Satan. We make our own rules. Gnarly dude tackles Kenneth with Wirt in the end zone for a safety. Gnarly dude, huh? Tidal waves score 2 points and will receive the kick. Dang, gnarly dude. Dang, they're gonna get another. Oh no, they're not gonna get another point.
Blue, 24. Blue, 24.
Hut.
Second down.
Oh, this is not good. I can't even begin to understand what I'm supposed to be doing in this game.
49.
Hut.
Third down.
All right, let's put a different one in. That's enough TV sports football. Welcome back. It's hyperdrive sidearms. How's the Earth? Oh no. Oh jeez. Dang. The battle for survival has started. Let's do it. Let's battle for survival. Oh, got him. Got him. Got him. Get all these wiggly U's. Look at how wiggly and how U-shaped they are. So this is a good game. This one's actually... It's like, I wanted to play at least one game that wasn't terrible on this stream. Oh no. But I'm also not nearly good enough to make a full stream out of this one. So... do. Got him. Got him. Get all the power-ups. Oh, look at them jumping around. Wow, look at all these powers. Look at this. Their speed is impressive. I'm very quick. It's a very quick game. It feels good to play. Some of these games don't feel nearly this good. I think this is a underrated TurboGrafx game. It's not usually on the list of the best shmups for the system, but I think it's pretty good. Oh no! Oh gee, ooh. Oh goodness gracious! Got him! That's a surprising amount of mobility. Yeah, it feels pretty good too. It's like, oh no, this is definitely one of those games where every time you see me die here, it's 100% my own fault. This is about as far as I usually get. I don't get much past this area. I'm just not good enough. You've really got to move fast in this game. Oh no. I feel like that first level is really like setting you up for thinking, maybe I could do this. Maybe I can beat this game. Maybe I can play this. And then you get to hear, look at all this stuff. Look at how many little blue orbs are flying around the screen. Do you not have turbo turned on? No, I don't. I will turn turbo on. There we go. Turbo's on now. We're going again with turbo. For those of you who don't know, the TurboGrafx-16 controller has turbo switches on the controller itself. The turbo switches mean that when you're pressing a button, it actually presses it multiple times in quick succession, which helps for games like shmups, because it means you can shoot your little pew-pews much faster. You get much faster pew-pew shooting with the turbos. Cheater. It's not cheating, it's literally how you're supposed to play these games. It's built into the controller. Not gonna get me on any side, you sons of guns. It's like you're misting your garden. It is like I'm misting my garden. My garden of death. My garden of lost souls. Anyway, if I could cheat, I would be cheating in this game. I don't know if there's cheat codes for this game. There are for for a couple of these. Dang, all my power-ups. No. Oh god. Oh god, why am I suddenly doing so much worse? Oh no, you're Miss Nozzle. It's R.I.P. Miss Nozzle. R.I.P. me. I'm dead. Backslide Dan, thank you for the $5. Government doesn't want you to know that Anthony Fontano at 1.25 speed turns into Ben Shapiro. Musical critic. B.T. Foying Hopkins with facts and logic. I don't know what most of that means. I'm gonna assume you do. Dang, I just keep running into stuff here. I really need to not do that. I really need to not run into all the things. Whoa! Oh no, we lost our... we had a little buddy for just a second there. I think shmups are the type of game that has like the greatest distance between how much I enjoy it versus how good I am at playing them. Sidearms. Let me see if there are any cheats. Sidearms, TurboGrafx cheat codes. Black and white mode. Apparently we can have some sort of artsy black and white mode. Press up, 1, 2, and run together at the title screen. Wow, look at this. It's in black and white now. Wow, incredible. I don't know if there's an advantage here to having it in black and white. This in your Criterion collection, Jason? Yes, this is streaming now in the Criterion channel. I mean, I guess it's pretty cool that they have this as a cheat code. It's weird that this is like the main cheat code that they had available. They're like, hey, what if the game was in black and white? Wow, look at this. We're just shooting stuff all over the place now. See, this is how you're actually supposed to get past the other levels. You're supposed to get all these power-ups and then keep them and not lose them. So that when you get into the area where just stuff is shooting all around the screen, you get to destroy it before it hits you. Hephaestus, thank you for the $2. And also that little dancing buddy. Beautiful. Thank you, Hephaestus. Not sure where this black and white mode is a thing. Me neither. Someone probably was goofing around, programmed it, and then was like, well, might as well put this in the game somehow. I imagine that's it. Someone was just messing with the palette swapper. I don't know how to turn it off without going back to the title screen. We're doing way better than we were before, though, so maybe there's something to this. Maybe colors are a distraction. Maybe the Genos from early 2000s internet were right. We must shed our prismatic ways. We must follow the gray path. No. Don't shoot me. Anyone remember the Genos? I feel like no one remembers the Genos anymore. An era of internet history gone. Never to be remembered. Man, we're definitely getting farther this time. Unbelievable. Got a strawberry, or some sort of berry. It's hard to tell in black and white. Could have been anything. Oh no! Well, our reign of terror is ending pretty soon now. Yep. Oh man, without that super shooter, life is much harder. Dang. Dang, dang. Alright. I think that's it for tonight. I think that's all for... Whoa! Wish I had seen that in color. I wonder if I could turn the color back on. No, I can't. Okay. Just off now. Alright. Alright. Hephaestus, thank you for the $3. And the waving goodbye, Fox. Thank you so much. Beautiful sticker. Tune in again tomorrow for some sort of Mario game. Not sure which one I'm playing yet. One of the Marios. One of the dang Mario games. Thanks for tuning in tonight. Had fun playing some TurboGrafx-16 games. We gotta play some of the good ones soon. We've played a couple of the good ones. We've played a handful of good ones over the years. Maybe not enough of them. I want to play more TurboGrafx. Ernesto, thank you for the 20 Argentine pesos. The only Mario I want tomorrow is Cat Mario. Maybe we'll get to Cat Mario tomorrow. Maybe we'll get to that Cat Mario game. Is it time for Paper Mario yet? Not yet. Not quite yet. Devil's Crush is a good TurboGrafx game. Yeah, we played Devil's Crush. We played Dead Moon. That one was good. I think we played one other good one. I don't remember what it's called, though. Was Bloody Wolf done? No, we haven't played Bloody Wolf yet. That's another good one. There's a pretty huge assortment of shmups that are good on the TurboGrafx. I've got a handful of them. Marcus, thank you for the $2. Jason, you should do Dungeon Explorer with Scuffy. That sounds good. I do have the Turbo Tap. Because the TurboGrafx only has one controller port. But I do have the Turbo Tap. So we'll do that at some point. That I gotta make some gaming New Year's resolutions. One of them will be more TurboGrafx. The second will probably be more Master System. What other systems do I need to play more of? Maybe more N64. I feel like I gotta get more N64 on this stream. People love that Nintendo 64. Ernesto, thank you for the 20 Argentine pesos. Also, Mario Odyssey is Mario Galaxy 3. Mario Galaxy is such a specific type of game. I think Mario Odyssey is, it's more like Mario 64 2. More Dungeons and Dragons games? Absolutely. I gotta play Death Keep and Slayer on the 3DO. I'll be doing that this year. I mean, this next upcoming year. Yay to more Master System. Dragon's Trap is awesome. Yeah, that's a good game. I love that series. Once the Charlie finale's done too, there's I'm gonna be doing more streaming, and there's a handful of like RPGs that I've been putting off just because of how much time they're gonna take. So we're gonna get to some of those. Hear the kids today love Fairchild Channel F. I would love a Fairchild Channel F. It's hard to get one of those with like the controller still in good condition. Yeah, that's the for those who don't know, the Fairchild Channel F is the very first console to have cartridge games. The very first one. It's got kind of an obnoxious to use controller. It's got this weird stick that you use as a controller. It's a console that like I would like to have for the historical basis. But like, you know, I just don't play a lot of that generation of games in general. Like I've got the 2600, the Intellivision, the ColecoVision, but I don't play those all that often. Hear the ads are bad in January. Will you be taking a break that month? No. The ads are bad in January. So I really wish I had gotten the Charlie finale episode 2 out while the ad rates were still good. It's like, oh man. God, it's such like the amount of money I'm gonna lose from the second episode being so delayed. It's no good. But yeah, no, the second one will be coming out soon, and then the third one soon after that. But no breaks. None. No breaks at all. If you don't mind the question, how are you feeling? Seem to have been tired the last few streams. Yeah, I've been pretty tired. Mostly just work, and it's like one of the... I haven't really talked about this. One of the main reasons that like I've been as tired as I am, and that the Charlie finale's been. This is not like the main reason the Charlie finale's been. The second episode's been delayed. As part of the reason is family member I'm close to, my grandmother, has been very sick, and it's put me in a pretty, I'd say, pretty stressful headspace, and my work has been very slow, very, very slow, and I've been tiring out a lot easier on account of, a lot quicker on account of the stress and sadness. So yeah, that's part of what's been going on. Thank you for tonight's stream, Jason. Have a good night. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow, Dr. Boki. Sleep well. I missed the Shadowstone conversation. Is there any hope at all for new Shadowstone? Oh, people were just bringing up the series. I don't think I said anything on it. I think I said I liked it. I think that's all I said. Ryan, thank you for the $2. Here's some good vibes from us since you need them. Thank you, Ryan. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Ernesto, thank you for the 20 Argentine pesos. Sorry to hear that, Jason. Sending love your way. Thank you. I appreciate it. My condolences, Jason. Hope she gets better. She won't. Like, the specific stuff that's gone wrong is, like, not recoverable, which is the reason why I've been in the headspace I've been in. It was like, you know, she had gone to the hospital for stuff, and the news that we got about it was the worst possible. So, Ernesto, thank you for the 14 Argentine pesos. And the cat. Thank you. Thank you. Beautiful cat. But yeah, no, I haven't talked much about it, and I have to post a Kickstarter update soon. Best possible to you and your grandma. Thank you. Luckily, we've got, like, my aunt has taken some time off work and is doing a lot to help her in what she needs, and so have a number of family members. Planning on doing more streams. I mean, once the Charlie finale is done, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this streaming after that. Like, I would like to stream more, but I'm not sure what that'll look like. I don't know if it'll be, like, additional streams or just longer streams. I'm not sure. I think 2 hours is a good sweet spot. I feel like after 2 hours, I start getting cranky from streaming. So it might be that I do like a longer main stream and then maybe occasional other streams. I don't know. I do like doing this a lot. And there's a number of types of games that I want to stream, like RPGs in particular, that, like, streaming an hour at a time is it's like some of these games are like 70 hours long, and that's like, it's like a year and a half of of weekly hour-long streams. Oh, it's so much. 111 Yagras, thank you for the 200 rubles. And the fox with the heart. Thank you. The beautiful fox with the heart. I imagine that's a fox. It looks like a fox. Shano, thank you for the $10. I appreciate the support, Shano. I wish you and your family the best it can be. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. It's actually a Shiba Inu, Chinese hunting dog. Thank you. I had no idea. It's a Shiba. Beautiful Shiba. Well, I think that's it for tonight. I'll be back tomorrow. Playing one of the Marios. What Mario will it be? Sorry, Shiba. Okay, sheep. Yes. Okay. No, that's right, Shiba. Dr. Boki, thank you for the $5. Sorry about your grandmother, Jason. Can you tell us your favorite grandma memory? What matters most is that she loved you always. Big hugs. Thank you. Well, Yaya, that's not her name. Yaya means grandmother in Greek. So I always called her Yaya. It's weird calling her grandma, because I've literally never called her my grandmother. like outside of talking to non-Greek people about her, I've literally never called her grandmother. She's Yaya. I tried to get her in one of the Film Cow movies. In the early days, the very early days, back with like Eduardo's spatula hands and stuff, I had this film that I wanted her to be in. And the idea was that she was going to have Nick bring my Aunt Despina, so Thea Despina. Yaya was okay. Let me re-explain this. In my movie, I wanted Yaya to go up to Nick, hand over a poison pie, and say, "I want you to bring this to my sister, Despina." And then Nick would say, "Why?" And then Yaya would say, "'Cause I don't like her." So for this to make sense, you have to understand that back in these days, the videos that we were making, like, the internet was sort of secondary audience for them. We would make them around Christmas time and play them at the family New Year's party. So having Yaya offer a poison pie to my aunt, to her sister, it was like an in-joke that people watching it would understand. Not so much an in-joke, it's just Yaya poisoning her sister. There's no joke there. But everyone would know who Despina was. And Yaya refused. She was like, "I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna poison my sister in this movie." And so she didn't do it. But my brother, the scamp, he decided, "I'll make my own movie and I'll get Yaya in it." So Josh went and made a movie making fun of the movie that I was making at the time. And in his movie, Nick wakes up, and then Yaya comes and sees him, and Yaya says, "I want you to give this to my sister Despina," and he hands her $20. And Nick says, "What for, Yaya?" And then Yaya says, "'Cause I like her." So, my brother made a movie making fun of my movie that also has a joke in it that only makes sense if you understand that Yaya refused to be in my movie. I think I actually, one moment, I might be able to play the audio here. Yeah, it's possible you'll be able to hear this audio. Alright, here it is.
Nicholas, would you give this to Despina, Thea Despina, please?
Why, Yaya?
Because I like her.
Okay, Yaya.
There you go. Incredible. So wait, you and Nick are related? Yeah, Nick's Nick, Chris, David, Melanie, all cousins of mine. Michael, Jennifer. There's a few Jennifers. There's a few Jennifer in my family. There's a bunch of them. There's a bunch of Nicks too. Actually, there's a bunch of Gus's, a bunch of Michaels. It makes it hard to talk about specific ones. That makes it make a bit more sense now. Yeah, the early Film Cow live action stuff was specifically like something we were doing to show at like the family New Year's party. And eventually, like, the only place that they were even available, this is like pre-YouTube, so the only place you could even see them if you wanted to was at secretagentbob.com, my original website. You could download like a 320 by 240 QuickTime version if you wanted to see it. But the best way to see it was the VHS tapes that I would have made and played every New Year's Eve. That was in we did that until I think the last family movie we made was the Dr. Fabulous one. That was the last one made and showed at the New Year's party. Is Scuffy the only one in the Film Cow crew not related to you? I mean, some of the people have been like other partners of my cousins. So, like, Jennifer is Christopher's wife. I have a cousin, Jennifer, too, who I was referring to earlier. But there's that Jennifer. There's some other people who are not related. Whose car did you use and hit it with a car? We bought that car. So Christopher's wife, Jennifer's dad, was getting rid of a car, and we were looking for a trash car to use for that. We got that one. Absolute garbage car. I think we paid $300 for it. It was rusting completely through. Painted it bright yellow, which hid the fact that it had holes in it. Big holes. The car barely worked. Like, it was an effort to get it to run every single time. In the final episode where it breaks down, that was it actually breaking down. That was it. That was not planned. We had a whole other episode planned that we couldn't film because the car just stopped working completely. And it wasn't worth fixing at that point. Can I ask a silly Film Cow question? Yes, absolutely. I don't know why I'm waiting for Ernesto's question. I could keep talking about other stuff. Hit It With a Car is an underappreciated series. Thank you. I thought so. People hated it. Every time we put out an episode, we would lose subscribers every single time. What's your least favorite Film Cow Cinematic Universe character? Oh, geez, I don't know. I like most of them. I guess you'd have to go back to pretty old ones. Yeah, I don't even know if there'd be like specific characters I don't like. Like, there's definitely videos that like I've made unlisted on the channel because I don't like them anymore. Or because it's like they've got, I'll just say racist jokes. Racist, bigoted jokes. Like I don't think that I had stuff early on that was too bad. Like going back, there's nothing that's like completely atrocious, but there's absolutely stuff where I'm like, wow, this is. There's definitely some bad stuff here. 90s, it was a different time. No, whenever people say that, it's like 100%. There were absolutely people in the 90s, in the early 2000s, who 100% would have recognized that this stuff is bad. It took me a decent amount of time, a pretty reasonable amount of time, to actually start thinking about the implications of like some of the stuff that I was doing and some of the jokes that I was making. Like, I always thought about it. It's just I didn't think about stuff in the right way. It's like I wasn't thinking deeply about stuff. I had like excuses for jokes rather than actual like thoughtful analysis of what certain jokes meant. Robert, thank you for the $2. We love you. Love you too, Robert. Thank you. Heart. Heart. Also, if you don't mind sharing, I think you once said you had trouble with the Animal series. I never knew why. You mind sharing why? Trouble with the Animal series. I don't understand what you mean by trouble. I think people thought it was like me doing Chef's Parents, but it was very specifically me doing an aunt and uncle of mine. There's an aunt and uncle of mine who sound exactly like that and had almost exactly that kind of relationship. And I did it, and people just thought I was doing Chef's Parents, so I stopped making them. Hit It With a Car, the feature film, when? I actually had planned to Hit It With a Car feature film. I think I've told what the plot would have been. It was basically like the Chris bringing like trying to do the ultimate hit, hitting the ultimate thing, which was President Barack Obama. This back when Barack Obama was president. That was the whole idea for the feature film. Chris gets it in his head that he has to hit the ultimate thing with the car. United States President Barack Obama. Will there ever be a Scuffy only stream? Not like a Video Game Valley stream, but they have streamed on their own before. They had a Twitch channel. I don't know if they haven't streamed in a long time. Like, on their Twitch channel. Recall you saying you had a big project you wanted to make after the Charlie finale's done. Have you got a teaser of said project? I mean, I've always got a number of big projects I want to do. I have a couple of video games I want to do that are like much larger projects. I also have I have a couple of feature films. And I think like the longer that time has gone on, the more that I want to get back into doing features. I have another idea for a feature film that I'd like to get done after the Charlie finale. I don't think a movie about running over the president would be held by the government. Well, might have suggested the Washington Monument. No, it would have to be the president. It would have to be the president of the United States. I would do it differently with Donald Trump as president. Because it's like... It's So it's a whole different thing than, like, I think every U.S. president has been, at the very least, a monster and enemy of the people. Every single every single U.S. president in the history of U.S. presidents. But some of them are definitely worse than others. So with Donald Trump, it would absolutely have to be have to be a different project. All of your works are masterpieces. Thank you. They're all masterpieces. Remember Cat People? That's a masterpiece. God, Cat People. I so want Cat People. I think there's a project where, like, I think my script was pretty good. My script was pretty good. It was the first time I had a really hard time directing it and getting it to work. And I had to do a lot in editing. Didn't really turn out how I wanted it to. Ernesto, thank you for the 50 Argentine pesos. I mean, U.S. people love Kennedy, but as a Latin American, knowing he was behind most coups here during that time kind of ruins it for me. Yeah, that's the thing. You pick any U.S. president, literally any one of them, and you might say, oh, this person was great for the U.S. economy, or they made specific progress for certain types of people in the United States. But usually there's a number of places in the world that are much worse off on account of the actions of a U.S. president. I don't think you can point to any of them and be like, this person unequivocally good for the world. I'd love to see Detective Heart of America give hot takes on various U.S. presidents. I've been thinking about having Heart of America run for president this year. have Heart of America run, which would essentially just be a number of videos going up, political videos from Heart of America. It's hard doing so. It's the stuff that I do is comedy. At least it's supposed to be comedy. It's easier to do comedy. It's harder to figure out exactly what the funny tone is to take with death camps. with children in death camps. It's hard to figure out exactly where the joke is. So I'm not 100% sure how I would do it. Detective Heart of America running for president stuff, but if I can figure it out, that'll happen. Anyway, I think that's it for tonight. I think that's all. I'm gonna go and maybe watch a film from the Criterion Channel. Maybe a French New Wave film. Been watching a bunch of those. Watching some film noirs. Merlin the Fish Wizard, that way you can full vent. The problem with Merlin... The problem I ran into with Merlin, which is why I stopped using Merlin, is that Merlin started off specifically like being a sort of bitter version of myself, where what Merlin was saying was absolutely not my own opinions, but like ones I could imagine if all joy was drained from my life, and I had and I had nothing left to live for. But when I did the Fine Brothers video, Merlin essentially just became an angrier version of myself. And I could feel it slipping, so that Merlin would eventually just become my own mouthpiece. And I thought that was bad. I thought that was no good. I thought that was, that would have turned into a problem. Any noir recommendations? I don't know if this is technically noir, but Night of the Hunter, you've seen that. I think that's legitimately one of the greatest films of all time. Night of the Hunter. It's the one that made me fall in love with Robert Mitchum. I mean, all the ones I'm gonna I'm not a noir expert, so. What did I just watch? I just watched a noir film with Robert Mitchum. I'm looking up Robert Mitchum's IMDb now, so I could figure out which one I just saw with him in it. He was in a bunch of them, a bunch of those noirs. Out of the Past. There you go. Out of the Past. Go look up and watch Out of the Past for a good film noir. That's a good one. also starring Robert Mitchum. Out of the Past. All right, that's about it. Have a great night, everyone. A great morning, afternoon, evening, whatever it is. Wherever you are. Farewell, everyone. I love you all.